Allah is greater than your problems. Some people, when they have problems, they become stressed. Human beings, we would get a bit depressed sometimes. We feel a little bit low sometimes. We don't want to talk to people sometimes. We don't want to interact. We don't want to eat sometimes. I tell you what, Allah is greater than what? Whatever you're going through right now, just get up and push yourself. Why? There's success. Success. The Lord of the worlds is telling you, come to success. I want to succeed. I will know if that Lord of the worlds has not allowed me to have something, I will consider it part of my success, even though I wanted it. The fact that He blocked it is part of my success. Why? Because I believed in His call, come to success, and I worked on my prayer, and I prayed 5 times a day. So this evening I want to say, no matter what you're going through, your struggles, no matter what it is, please work on your prayer. If you're not praying at all, at least start. If you're praying some and not others, do better. You can. If you feel, I'm so weak, I'm so far, that's shaitan. Allah will give you the strength. Allah is closer than you think He is. Don't give up. Don't give up no matter what. Because ultimately, life is full of challenges. People say, when will these challenges come to an end? Things are getting worse. I'm worried. I'm worried about the world. What will happen to my children and grandchildren and great-grandchildren? Worry about yourself. Do you know what? Our great-grandparents worried about us. Probably. Where are we? Where are we? We have mobile phones. They didn't, right? We have social media. They didn't. We're sitting here just about to have a munch, mashallah. May Allah bless them, all those who had a concern for us. It's correct to have a concern. It's correct to work towards, but there's a limited amount you can do. The rest you have to leave in the hands of Allah. Your own children, your own children. There's a limited amount you can do. You guide them, you talk to them, you try with them. But beyond that, what are you going to do? You can't just beat them into submission. No way. You've got to understand, sometimes they may take time to come to where perhaps you would have felt would be ideal for them. Sometimes they may not come exactly there. Sometimes they may go beyond your expectations, right? May Allah bless and grant goodness all of us. I tell you, as you pray and as you're improving and developing, continue to supplicate and make dua, call out to Allah. That's why, together with that call to success, part of the salah is a certain surah of the Quran. That the salah is not complete without. What's the name of that surah? Al-Fatiha. Surah Al-Fatiha, we would know it off by heart. And for those who might be new to Islam, they would have to learn it at some point, early on. We say in it, Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen, Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim, Maliki Yawmiddin, Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'een, Ihdina as-sirata al-mustaqim. It goes on, but I just want to translate that for a reason. We say, all praise be to Allah, Lord of the worlds. We're declaring that He is the Lord of the worlds. And immediately after that we're saying, most merciful, most beneficent, most beneficent, most merciful, most merciful, most merciful. Ar-Rahman, Ar-Rahim. 2 types of mercy. One is broad for everyone and everything, and the other one is a specialized one for believers. Why the mercy of Allah? There was a call to prayer where Allah promises you that He is, and we know and we believe He is greater than anything and everything we might be going through. As I just said, we believe that this call is a call to success, and at the same time Allah is telling you, no matter how down you are in the dumps, remember your faith is based on the mercy of Allah. So He has chosen the 2 greatest qualities of His to be those that are right at the beginning of the Quran and to be repeated every unit of prayer. Your prayer is not valid without saying, oh Allah, you are the most merciful, most forgiving, or most beneficent, because He wants to highlight that for you. He's merciful. Don't ever think I'm too far. What I've done. People will judge you. People look at you and they already think, look at this person. Don't worry. They don't know. Your relation with Allah is such that sometimes those who look pious may not actually be so behind closed doors. Right? And sometimes people who may appear that they might not be so close to a human being might be so close to Allah. You never know. So don't worry what people say. Like I said, thank Allah. He is the one who owns heaven and hell. Because if it was in the hands of anyone else, I promise you, everyone would deny the other a spot in heaven. Right? So if Allah is telling you Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim, right at the beginning of the Quran, the second verse. The first one says, Alhamdulillah, all praise is due to Allah who's Lord of the worlds. But guess who He is? He is Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim. He is the most beneficent, the most merciful. And you know who else He is? He is the owner of the day of judgment. He will judge me, not you, and not that guy, and not those people, and not the comments online, and nothing else. It's Allah who will judge me. Hence, He says, Maliki Yawmiddin. He is the owner of the day when judgment shall be happening. Allahu Akbar. Don't be let down. Don't be let down by what people say. Their judgmental statements mean nothing. And that's why immediately after that we say, Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in. You alone we worship, you alone we seek help from. And then we make the first supplication, Ihdina as-sirat al-mustaqim. Guide us to the straight path. Guide us to what? To the straight path. So keep calling out to Allah. Oh Allah, guide me to the straight path. Oh Allah, strengthen me to do the right thing. Even if you're weak, even if you have bad habits, even if you're addicted to something that's unacceptable in the eyes of Allah, as you're working to quit it and to leave it, keep asking Allah, oh Allah, guide me, strengthen me, protect me. Even if you just did haram, say, oh Allah, protect me from this haram. Oh Allah, take me out of it. Keep repeating it and keep trying. A day will come, you never regret. You will never regret. Trust me, you won't regret it. Have good company, have good friends, and inshallah, see what happens. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is indeed most forgiving, most merciful. So the message this evening, it's exactly half an hour since I started. The message this evening is about two things. Number one, work on your prayer. You won't go wrong. You know what? It's ultimate success. Tell yourself every time you're being lazy, Allah is greater than whatever I'm busy with right now. Stop it and go and pray. Even if you start with farad, that's which compulsory initially, and then you can work on a little bit more later. But don't give up. Build. If you're doing 3 out of 5, go on to 4, go on to 5, inshallah. If you're weak, start somewhere, but pray. I promise you, it will change your life. Your problems will be diminished. I'm not saying they will be solved, but they'll become small. You'll actually tell yourself, I can't believe I used to consider this a problem. It's not even a problem.